Betsy DeVos.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Well, Betsy DeVos went to a historically black college as the graduation speaker. She went to Bethune-Cookman University. But the student body was like, no. Take a look.
Thank you so very, very much for this great honor and privilege. I am honored to become a Wildcat.
If this behavior continues, your degrees will be mailed to you.
Okay, so now we've heard a lot of kvetching from people. I wasn't allowed to speak at this school, but so she was allowed to speak, and the students did what you're supposed to do when you are when you're protesting a speaker. You're not supposed to say you can't come, but you are allowed to protest.
It read as disrespectful to me, though, and here's why. They can disagree with her.
Wait,
I argued
do you
against...
have any idea of why they're...
I do, and I also argued against... Remember, I argued against her being confirmed for stuff-related to school choice.
I totally get it.
But my thing is, if we're sitting at this table and say, Sonny, I'm picking you because it's fun. No, but say you say something I disagree with, and I start boo, and then I turn around like this the entire show. To me, that's rude.
It's your right, though.
But it's rude.
It's your right under the Constitution.
But it's rude.
Here's the thing. The booing shouts her down, and you can't hear what she's saying. Turning your back is perfectly legitimate. That means I do not want to see you and hear you.
I didn't invite you.
I didn't need the booing. The booing defeats the purpose of hearing the crazy stuff she's going to come out with.
Right.
But turn your back, perfectly legitimate.
Well, for two reasons,
Yes.
I agree with Joy. The one reason is for the people that showed up and it was about something else for them, their graduation, and there's a pride, your protest interferes with their experience as well, so the turning around would fix that. And secondly, Michael Lomax, the president and chief executive of the United Negro College Fund, wrote on Twitter, and this is interesting, I believe we should hear Secretary DeVos at Bethune-Cookman, just as we want her and President Trump to hear the voices of HBCUs.
Except that the bottom line is that they haven't, and that's why they're booing. And also, you know, I'm sorry. Call me a bonehead. I am a bonehead. But when you are the head of education and you don't know that black colleges were not a freaking choice, but they were created because there was no choice, you don't have any business going there.
I'm on the board of trustees of Dillard University, which is a historically black college university in New Orleans. And what people need to understand is that going to college is a spiritual thing for our community, because for so long we were not allowed to be educated. And so we know that our ancestors fought for the right for us to sit in that university. And to invite Betsy DeVos, who understands nothing about that, as the commencement speaker is a slap in the face to the community. It just is.
And so are you holding the college?
Yes, because I'm surprised that they even invited Betsy DeVos.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. It was a poor choice.
That is a poor choice.
That was a very poor choice.
But don't you think that the fact that it made the press the way it did is something good, so people can see?
No, because those kids had to voice their opinions about someone who didn't know anything about where they were, and that's not good. That's supposed to be a good time, like you said.
It was so inappropriate.